Bienvenido a BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news where we uncover the truth. We're here on Gwynns Falls Parkway with some members of the Puerto Rican Comunidad. And we have, introduce yourself. What's your name?
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Arturo Ríos Escribano, estudiante de Derecho de la Universidad de Puerto Rico de tercer año. Estamos aquí compartiendo con mucha gente bonita y nos ha recibido con los brazos abiertos para tener unos diálogos sobre la situación que está viviendo Puerto Rico, especialmente la universidad, respecto a las dificultades de acceso a la educación, las distintas manifestaciones que han surgido a raíz de eso y de otros problemas, la huelga estudiantil que ya va por su segunda etapa en un periodo de 4 o 5 meses, las agresiones policíacas que está viviendo la comunidad universitaria, la violación de derechos civiles, la restricción de derechos fundamentales y constitucionales, y un sinnúmero de cosas que estamos conversando y también tratando de hacer algún tipo de gestión para crear alianzas con sectores universitarios de aquí, tanto de Baltimore como de Nueva York, y pues nos encontramos en esa encomienda nosotros, varios estudiantes de la Universidad de Puerto Rico, recinto de Río Piedra. Se encuentra conmigo el compañero Giovanni, estudiante de educación. Se encuentra conmigo también el compañero Pedro Lugo, estudiante de humanidades, y se encuentra nuestra líder, la compañera Lourdes Santiago, estudiante de sociología. Y estamos aquí pues tratando de hacer algo por nuestra patria, por nuestra nación.
Okay, so in English, por favor.
In English. Come on, Joe.
Hola,
Hi.
and bienvenido a Baltimore.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we are students of the University of Puerto Rico, which is the only public university system in the island. Found or paid for money from the government, from the state. Um, Using the budget crisis, which I think is happening around the whole world, using that excuse, the government have reduced the budget of the university, and then using the reduction of the budget of the university is increasing tuition. So last year we went on strike to defend the tuition waiver, which allows students, talent students, and intelligent students to study without paying, and that way making them study and progress in the academic way. And then this second strike was because they increased the tuition. They invent a new quota, a new special fee. They call it a fee of a fiscal stabilization. So what they say with that is they are passing the solution of the crisis to our budget, to our money of the student, instead of looking for other options, which we show. We have been in last year 4 months in a strike, 2 months the first strike and 2 months the second strike. The second ended 2 weeks ago, um, and we decided not to continue it for now, the strike, in order to gain more force, in order to be more organized, in order because we don't only want to protest, which we continue doing as yesterday, the International Day of Solidarity with the student movement in Puerto Rico. We want to beat the government. We want to win, and in order to win, we need to gain more force, be more organized, and have a better fight. And that's the time in what we are right now, reorganization time, time of making more alliance with other sectors, workers, social movement, and be getting ready for the next round.
Does this have anything to do with the struggle for freedom, if you will, in uh, Bahrain, Yemen, Cairo? Is this along the same lines at all of discontent, or is this something specific to Puerto Rico? I don't know. Help me out.
It it's the same battle. It was nothing coordinated. It's the oppressive governments around the world, the oppressive economic system has forced many people to fight for change, to expect a better world, and that has seeing the movements in other parts of the world has helped us know that we are not alone. Our struggle is for a better Puerto Rico, a better university, and our strike was before the first strike was before all the process of the Middle East uprising. So now with that, we feel that this is a time that especially the youth are taking charge of their future. They're looking for new ways, for the old ways aren't working. The crisis that we are paying right now is not a fault. We didn't create the crisis, so the people that are being oppressed, that are being handed the problem that other people created, had enough and are demonstrating and not asking. They are wanting change. They're looking
Demanding.
for it. They're moving to get that change. So that's a symptom that all around the world, and I hope it's to improve the world. So
Well, let me ask you this. When's the last time there has been such a protest at the University of Puerto Rico?
Maybe 2000, since 2000 to 2003, during as a massive wave of protests, with the battle against the Marine in Vieques, and then in the 2005 with a 26 strike against tuition increase too in that time.
So, will it continually go up? I mean, is this something that
Yes.
you'll have to?
and on 2005 they put a new tuition, like a form of payment that they will increase for the next 10 years that ends in 2015, and what 20, like a 4%
4%
exactly,
each year
4%
for new
each year
class.
for the new class. So that, and also and on that time, during the strike we got an agreement with the university that they will not rise any more than the 3% that they established on that time, and they broke that agreement and made this $800 tuition that is 100% increase in the cost of the study of the Puerto Rican people that study in the University of Puerto Rico.
What's your major?
I'm photography.
Photography. What's your major?
Education.
Education. Arturo?
Law.
Law? Okay. And for the lady in the crew. Hola.
Hi,
¿Cómo se llama?
Lourdes Santiago.
Okay. What are we doing? I mean, are we going to be successful in bringing attention to this issue? What is your goal?
Well, right now, we also have to mention that myself and Pedro were representing what is called El Colectivo Radio Huelga, or Strike Radio, which is a radio project that was born during the student strike movement. Specifically, in that way, creating alternative media is the way that we have been able to give or express ourselves beyond what are the limits of corporate media in the island. And that also has enabled us to create solidarity around the globe, specifically with the Puerto Rican communities here in the U.S., what we call the diaspora. That is also showing those type of solidarity in many ways, specifically not only through material means, but also expressing in their own local governments what is going on with Puerto Rico, even and writing to the Justice Department here in the U.S. so they can attend the civil right crisis that is going on in Puerto Rico. So basically through...
You would call it a civil rights crisis?
Yeah, of course it is. Right now, we have a prohibition in our Rio Piedras campus where our chancellor, Ana Guadalupe, has prohibited all types of expression, any kind, festival, rallies, marches, manifestations.
¿Por qué?
Because she understands that's the way she needs to control the student population and needs to, in some sense, shut us down. So, and the justice system in our country has also validated this type of decisions. So it's basically a government-run full down repression.
No comprendo. I don't understand. Arturo, help me out. I don't understand why. I mean, did I miss something? Why?
Te voy a contestar en español. La constitución de los Estados Unidos de Norteamérica y la de Puerto Rico tienen una garantía suprema, es el derecho máximo que tiene todo ciudadano. Y aunque sea un derecho máximo, no es un derecho absoluto, los derechos se pueden reglamentar. en tiempo, lugar y espacio. Tú tienes el derecho a la libertad de expresión en los lugares públicos y semipúblicos, y en la medida en que ellos entiendan que es para un fin público se puede reglamentar, pero jamás en la vida un derecho constitucional se puede prohibir. Y ella pues lo ha hecho, la rectora ha prohibido cualquier tipo de manifestación, acción concertada, reunión de estudiantes, festivales, conciertos, porque entiende que son maneras de controlar, como dijo la compañera, a los estudiantes, a la oposición, al pensamiento crítico, al grupo de personas que no piensan como ella. No tiene ningún tipo yo no puedo explicar, yo no puedo razonar ni puedo justificar jamás en la vida un acto como ese, pero peor aún es el tribunal y los tribunales que tenemos en nuestro país ahora mismo que han avalado una decisión tan fatídica y una decisión tan espantosa y tan detrimental para la justicia en Puerto Rico. En Puerto Rico lo que ha pasado, y es lo que hemos estado diciendo, es que se ha legalizado la opresión, que se ha legalizado la represión, se ha legalizado todo lo que la justicia o el derecho en papel garantiza. Que se ha quedado lamentable en eso, en meros escritos en papel.
And it's not the first civil rights violation that we had. During the 2010 strike, the police chief and the justice system denied us access to water, to food, and medical assistance during the strike. The police blockaded the whole university, surrounded it, and any people, our parents, our friends that tried to bring us water or food to eat because we were 63 days occupying the university, the police denied them, arrested, and beat anyone who tried to help us by giving us water, food, or medical assistance. That even the Geneva Convention and says that those are basic rights. The right to water and food was denied to us by the Puerto Rican government during the 2010 strike.
So now what?
Well, as I was saying before, I think we need to reorganize. We have like the different national issues that are going to become really big, I believe so. And what is happening here with Wisconsin is actually happening in Puerto Rico too, or is getting ready to happen this year. The government is preparing a new labor code, which eliminate or is going to eliminate, if it is approved, a Christmas bonus, vacation days, sick days, and other maybe the right to have a collective bargaining. So we believe that we have more fights ahead, different fights ahead. The government is also preparing a new university law, which is going to eliminate some department, lay off more professors, and more eliminate students from the university. So there's a whole project for the country that we don't support and we don't agree with it, and we are getting ready, I think, at this time to a bigger fight. So I think if people think that the student movement was doing well, I think that we are going to do well, better this year with a bigger movement, a national movement against the government. I hope so.
Okay, so we have some social media that we're using, websites,
Yeah,
Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, we're
How-
talking about basically, like the fellow said, being at this social rights crisis, specifically with the police abusing our protesters and students and even the whole university community. We have to prioritize in terms that we have to document every aggression that is committed towards our fellow men and women. Also, as we said, we not only we made radio, we also have YouTube channels. We're talking about also Indie Media Puerto Rico chapter that is also helping us doing the documenting, and basically also promoting what is called citizen media, independent, self-motivated media. So the real news, the news of the people, can really come out, specifically in Ireland, where our media corporate or corporations are all about compromising with money and making objectives and not getting those real news out.
Okay, so is there a Twitter or Facebook, or how can people follow you? Where are we online?
Well, Strike Radio in Spanish it translates to Radio Huelga. You can find us.
Radio Huelga.
You can find us through www.radiohuelga.com. There's also Indie Media, PuertoRico.org. We also have a group that's called CCE, or Centro de Comunicación Estudiantil. They also have all the proclamations, expressions that have been said specifically from our speakers, our student speakers. So they also are through Facebook, and you can just writing those Radio Huelga, Indie Media, or Centro de Comunicación Estudiantil. You can find us there.
Very good. Mucho gusto. We wish you very well. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.